Proposed lottery in Alabama being debated in the House tonight.
Yeah, that measure gets very specific about just who will get money from that game, and students could really benefit. Fox 10 News investigative reporter Brendan Kirby joining us here in studio with details.
That's right, Brendan. This is different from the gambling legislation in the Senate, right?
Yeah, that's right, Lenise and Byron. The Senate bill would allow not just the lottery, but casinos and sports betting as well. The House bill would be a lotto-only proposal. It's hard to count the number of failed gambling proposals in Alabama over the past 2 decades. This week, Representative Chip Brown of Mobile County launched the latest effort. His 2 bills would set a vote to amend the state constitution and create an education lottery commission. Here's where the money would go. The first $500,000 would pay for gambling addiction treatment programs. Some funds would pay for periodic bonuses for retired education workers, and up to $500,000 would be used to pay the dues and fees for students participating in programs like the Future Farmers of America and the 4-H Club. The vast majority of the money, though, would go to scholarships and student loan repayment grants. Students at Alabama colleges and universities would be eligible for up to $2,500 for tuition and fees as long as they're enrolled as full-time students and maintain a 2.0 grade point average. College graduates who owe money on student loans could apply for grants. They'd have to have bachelor's degrees from accredited schools, and they'd have to be residents of Alabama and work in the state. The amounts would vary depending on the number of recipients and the amount of money available. Legislation sponsored by State Senator Greg Albritton of Atmore would go far beyond a lottery, allowing for casinos and sports betting. Robert Kennedy Jr. represents the state's legacy dog tracks, which would have first shot at the casinos under Senator Albritton's bill. Kennedy says Representative Brown deserves credit for the discussion in the House, but he says his organization, which includes Mobile Greyhound Park and Theodore, favors the comprehensive bill.
And the reason why we think that is so critically important is that the lottery as a standalone entity does not create the level of jobs that you would have if you start to focus on the resort-style casinos that could come as a result of a comprehensive gaming bill and constitutional amendment going through the system.
Under Representative Brown's bill, the state would not start paying out the money until the Education Lottery Trust Fund accumulated $250 million. That would be about a year or so, given estimates that the lottery would generate $198 million to $285 million annually. Reporting live in the studio, Brendan Kirby, Fox 10 News.